St. Peter's Basilica was originally built in 319 CE by Emperor Constantine. However, much of what is seen today is the result of a rebuilding in the early 1500s at the behest of Pope Julius II. It has acted as the head church for the Pope since that time. Much of the artwork and architecture of St. Peter's Basilica has an intense cultural symbolism relating to the Catholic Counter-Reformation and the power of the Pope. This symbolism can account for its lasting fame and relevancy. The architecture of St. Peter's Basilica says a lot about the needs of the Catholic Church during the time of its reconstruction in the 16th century. During this time, an architect named Madonna increased the size of the nave and turned the layout into a Latin cross. This adjustment may seem like a mere change of aesthetics, but it has deep religious importance. In increasing the size of the nave, St. Peter's would be able to seat a much larger congregation during Masses. The Catholic Counter-Reformation was at its height during St. Peter's reconstruction. Encouraging more people to attend Mass falls in line with the Catholic Church's ambitions in the Counter-Reformation. According to the Church, more people in their churches meant more people were being saved from an eternity in hell. So a change in architecture became a large and lasting part of Catholic culture in Rome. Baroque-style art is seen throughout St. Peter's Basilica. Large-scale sculptures with gold leaf accents, intricate gold designs on the ceiling, and the 100-foot-tall baldacchino only scratch the surface of artwork in St. Peter's Basilica. This choice in artistic style also ties into the culture of Rome during the time of the Basilica's reconstruction, and, in extension, the Catholic Church. Baroque art was intended to draw viewers in, which St. Peter's Basilica certainly succeeds in. The Baroque art of Bernini was intended to draw people back into the Catholic Church. This artwork also ties into the philosophy that drove the Catholic culture during the 16th century. Due to the Protestant Reformation occurring in Germany, the Catholic Church was desperate to keep their flock devoted. The philosophy behind this ambition was that people's souls were at stake. Thus, a style of art that would pull people back to the church was implemented. Clearly, the goals of the Counter-Reformation were being considered while the art of St. Peter's Basilica was being made. During the time of the height of St. Peter's Basilica, the power of the Catholic Church reigned supreme. The extent of this power included control over intellectual ideas. As the head of the Catholic Church, the Pope had final say in everything under the Church's jurisdiction. Signs of the Pope's power can be seen throughout St. Peter's Basilica. A key part of this is the numerous statues of various popes that can be seen in alcoves throughout the Basilica. These statues are on a monumental scale, leaving viewers in awe. They also act as a physical representation of the Pope's power, reminding viewers that their lives, and in extension their minds, were ultimately controlled by the Pope. St. Peter's Basilica remains one of Earth's most iconic pieces of artwork and architecture, and not simply for its grandeur or beauty. Its art and architecture have symbolic meaning that can be associated with the Catholic Counter-Reformation. The Counter-Reformation was so deeply intertwined with the Catholic Church, and the Catholic Church was so deeply interwoven in Rome's culture, making St. Peter's Basilica an important part of Roman culture. This meaning interwoven into both Catholic and Roman culture gives the Basilica power 500 years ago, and it gives it power today.